penguins like the warmer temperatures. I think all of them are being spoiled right now. We're trying to hang out underneath that heat lamp in the corner. Where we're headed on the back side though. So keep following me, we'll get in the back and check out the penguins back there.
Animal care specialist here at the park. And I've been working with the penguins for just over a year. Prior to that, I worked with a lot of different kinds of birds for 12 years. So birds are my favorite. I think they are incredible as far as the animal kingdom goes. And penguins they are just a bird that does not fit inside that bird box. The orange on that map is where they are native to out in nature. Are taller than the females, or the females are bigger than the males, and so you can kind of at a glance look and see if they're right next to each other. Some species, the males have this like extravagant colorful plumage and the females are pretty dull or natural tones. Penguins, they all look the same, at least the African penguin. We put a band on the right side of the body for males and on the left side of the body for females. And that's true of all our birds here. Now, if we don't necessarily need to know what we've got, and we don't know, we'll just put a band on the right side. Be a good boy. So why we want to know what our penguins are is we participate in a species survival plan. And so that is basically a dating service for penguins. We look at the genetics and we pair the best penguins together based on that. And that is to keep the line healthy. These animals don't come from Africa. They've all been born in the United States. And so we want to, we're going to keep it that way. So that the longer we can keep their genetic lines healthy, the longer we're going to have African penguins for you guys to see and learn about. And that's their purpose here. We are working with them closely. You can see they have no fear of people. This is not an animal that would ever be released out into the wild. This is a herring. Look at how big this thing is. Do you want one? You want this? So we just touch it to the side of the mouth. They have to actually take it. Not interested. You want this?
Those picky
No?
eaters, huh?
Did she feed you? They also got food inside. Fish, fish. There you go.
Like, man, I had that for lunch.
Oh,
Can
too
we
big.
not have them now?
So it's too big. You want something smaller? We also feed Caitlin. These two, I spend a lot of time with them, and so they really just want to be touched and paid attention to. That's okay. They're not hungry. Just trust me, it's really cool when they eat, because they just swallow it whole.
You know the deal. It's more treacherous for them to get food. It's a lot harder. And when they get enough food, it's all the way back, and there's not enough food to give to the chicks. To help them out, because the folks like you come into our stores and look to our park, we're able to play with that. A number of different projects around the world with different species. So Cape Cod is one of them.
This one does not have a name yet.
Excuse this interruption, but this just in. I recently just found out that the penguin I met is a male, and that his name is Ash. Ash, got to meet Ash the penguin. I'm super excited. Means more to me now than ever. Back to your regular scheduled program. He's a tap dancer.
Yeah.
Maybe
Like,
wait till the
this is
train
slippery.
stops.
Yeah. That train's making
So
me nervous.
this guy, he was born in September this year.
Oh, wow.
Oh my goodness! So he's just basically
Newborn, yeah.
practically a newborn. So you see how quickly they can grow.
Wow.
When they first hatch, they're about this big. Fit in your hand.
There you go. The X-ray of their bone structure. So these guys are pretty wobbly, and it's because their legs aren't straight naturally. They are sitting in a wall squat, so a 90-degree angle. Yeah, there you go. JJ's demonstrating.
Oh, really?
So when they walk, it's you can imagine trying to walk like that.
Yeah, that's gonna be an issue.
They're pretty good at it. They get a little wobbly and they will stumble a little bit, but it's great for jumping. These guys can actually jump higher than you would think. Buddy, he's so soft. Yeah, so these are brand new feathers. That's what once he starts getting in the water and the wear and tear on feathers, it won't be as soft. So this is a real treat for you guys.
I think you made a friend.
Is he mulching now?
So these are his. He's not. So
He's like, I like her.
It was like his newborn
first
baby.
molt, yeah, this is newborn baby Fluff. His first molt will be in a year and a half.
Oh wow.
After that, it'll be every year typically.
So did
And
they get
so
a haircut or?
This is the fluff that it will actually start to come out. It's already started to come out here. These feathers are under these feathers.
He has his little fro. Oh.
Want that fish?
Yeah.
Yes. Delicious.
Oh, wow, yeah.
Yeah, it's a different texture, all that stuff. So good job, baby.
You're soft.
Yeah, the little fluff feels just like.
Can I touch the fluff?
Feels like dry
Yeah, you
wood.
can touch the fluff right there. We try and stay away from the head. Oh, see, he's looking at that ant. What is
no,
that?
you got an ant.
See, this is great. These birds are so curious, and for him to, be interested in something else, that just shows me that he's getting comfortable with this. Like, oh,
I don't know. He's looking at me funny though. He's like, yeah, I don't know about this guy. Everybody else is looking good to me, but everybody
That's
else.
the first ant I've ever seen.
I
You
know
are
sometimes
too
love
cute.
bugs.
Oh, twig.
You got a twig? You want to see?
Now, could he hop off and be fine?
Yeah.
Okay.
He could. What is that? Oh, he's gone again.
Sometimes bubbles are like the most fun thing on the planet for these guys. Just like normal
Another
like
fish?
blow bubbles.
Another one? No.
So even right now, this is just again making sure they're comfortable, making sure they're enjoying it. Some of our penguins really enjoy coming out to this rock and doing these kind of interactions. Some of our penguins really don't enjoy it. So of course we want to make sure the ones that enjoy it are getting reinforced that this was something fun for them as much as it's fun for us. And this little guy is this the first day for?
No, Sarah's worked with him a little bit on the rock. So this is my first time working with him. So I want to, you guys really helped me kind of see where he's at and things we need to maybe work on or pay attention to. I love that he's curious about ants and little sticks. I mean, I love to see that kind of stuff.
So if they're comfortable, if they're checking it out, that means they're comfortable with everything
Yep.
else going on around them.
He learns, oh, people move their hands and nothing, I don't have to worry about that.
So even when he first came out here, didn't like the train noise. Like, okay, something we're gonna wait on his terms, make sure we're going forward.
Fish. What is this fish? Do you want this fish?
I
I
want
love how
to
big
get the
those
ant.
wings are for his
I
little
know.
bodies, though.
When they're little like this, their wings are just way too big for their bodies. There you
And
go.
his little beak too.
Oh yeah.
Will you be using the same penguin for the next tour, or will you get another?
No, different. Yep. Yeah. So we have some penguins that don't like this at all, and we don't bring them out here.
Thank you so much to Megan and the amazing staff at Busch Gardens for taking care of these penguins daily and letting us see them up close. If you're interested in doing the Penguin Insider Tour, or any tour for that matter, the link to get there is in the description box. I paid $29.99 before tax, and I'd say it's well worth it. Let me know if you've done any tour at Busch Gardens, and thanks for watching.